Think about this. You do the same thing every day, and that's the movie you make. It's called your life, right? The story of my life. The same thing every day. Who is going to want to watch that movie? Who is going to want to read that book? Because you are the director and you are the producer of this novel called your life, right? And tell me this. Who is going to want to read the same thing over and over and over again? Certainly not me. I don't want to read the same thing over and over again, which is why I don't read, I don't reread, I don't revise my daily living. It's because I don't want to see that stuff. I don't want to get in there. I just want to live forward, man. But the problem with living forward is that if you don't make the choices and the changes and the edits to your story, you're just going to be living in the past. Because every day, I swear, you don't have to go that far into the past to see what your future is going to be. Every day is so closely tethered to the day before it through this cycle of predictability in writing. Now, predictable writing has been my literal biggest shortcoming in my whole life. Because I can't change. I can't get out. I don't want to change. I can't get out of this predictable cycle. I can't get out of it. You know, I want to jump out of this predictable cycle, but I can't because I'm so stuck in this past self. I'm so stuck when my brain was like developing, because I'm already like 25, man. Ooh, and that's like literally the year that your brain stops developing. I'm already 25, and legitimately speaking, I'm stuck with what I got right now. And I hate that feeling. And it's not that I hate my reality, it's I hate the way that the reality is making me feel. That is the issue. That is the issue. And I can tell you all today that I'm going to be working harder to break out of this reality cycle. But I look around me and legit, despite where I'm at right now, I could tell you that I've lost so much mental resolve. Like, I don't go to the gym anymore, right? I don't do that. I don't work out anymore, right? I spend a lot of time doing this TFT League of Legends thing. It's not good. I spend a lot of time on the internet. Not good. And my reality is just becoming even more predictable than it was before. Because predictability is addictive. Predictability is an addictive substance. And we got to break out. We got to get out of here. We got to get somewhere else. Because predictability will make 10 years fly by in a second, man. We got to live a little more unpredictable. We got to write more unpredictable stories into our life. Because when we write more unpredictably, the chance of unpredictable things that happen are going to increase. Let me tell you that. The definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over and over again and expecting different results, right? And the world is a little insane because you can do the same thing over and over and over again, and sometimes something's going to happen. Sometimes something is going to wow you, and you're going to be like, wow, man, this is a really good idea, man. I should continue living this way, right? Yeah. But that sometimes is like once every couple of years. Legit. That sometimes is so not consistent that legit, I think a lot of people, they lose hope and then they just wait. They wait for that sometimes, and then all of a sudden their brain stops developing. Their brain stops growing, and they start becoming more predictable and more predictable and more predictable. And that's an issue. That is an issue with writers, that we write what's easy in most cases because we save our writing fuel for those really cool moments that have happened before in the past because we were living our predictable lives. But unpredictability, man. Get a little unpredictable. Become a little unpredictable. When you speak the language of the world, and the language of the world is unpredictability, you start to see that you are tethered to the world. I'm saying this stuff, but I'm still writing predictably right now, man. I don't really know if anything's going to change from making this video. I don't know what's going to happen just because I'm here and I'm walking through like some plants. I don't know any of this stuff, but what I do know is that I'm not happy. I am 0% happy with the life that I've been living because it's been so predictable. And if you want to live a predictable life, cheers. But if you don't want to live a predictable life, stop fooling yourself into thinking that the same thing that you do every day is going to get you somewhere else where you want to be. Because that's not going to happen. It hasn't happened for me. I've been running for 8 years long. 8 years long. You know how long 8 years is? 8 years is 8 years, man. That's a long time, man. I'm almost at that moment where I can be like, what was I doing with the past 10 years of my life? I'm almost there, I swear. I'm almost there. And legit, I have gone to so many places, but nothing. It's been the same writing everywhere. The same writing literally in every place, every spot, every moment in the year. It's been the same writing because I'm so predictable, man. And we got to break out of this predictability narrative, man. It's like, it's not a narrative, but it's like a style, right? You know, your style in writing is predictable. Your style, how are you going to write stylistically? You'd be like walking down the street. No. You should be walking like this. You'd be like, predictable, man. Ain't nothing going to happen. No one's going to notice that, man, because everyone else is just walking like predictable, man. So think about it. Think about this one topic. I challenge you to think about how to make your life a little more unpredictable. And if you want to know when to be a little more unpredictable, there are time periods, I feel, throughout the day where habits, they don't come in and they don't come fill gaps, right? Because we're all trying to get to the next day. The morning for me is my favorite time of the day. I suck at getting up in the morning, but that's my favorite time of the day. If I could do it, man, I'd be so happy, man. But predictably speaking, I don't do it. I don't write that way, man. I write the dumbest poop into my mind in the mornings. The dumbest, the doomest stuff into my mind in the morning. Because that's the predictable writing. That is my style. That's my morning style writing. And you know, I want to change it a little bit. I don't want to be so predictable anymore. I want to change my style a little bit in the morning, so I don't have to write this way, because predictable writing is literally what has made me so unhappy. No matter where I've been, no matter what I've done, no matter who I've talked to, it's predictable writing. It has destroyed my life so much. And I'm honestly very, very upset and tired of this perception that, legitimately speaking, we can't change the world, because it's not the world, it's our world. And our world is changeable through our feelings. So if we can change our feelings, if we can write different events into our lives to create different feelings, I'm positive that we can change the world, right? Because it's not the world, it's our world. Because when we change our world, people are going to see that and going to be like, ooh, look at that guy. He ain't predictable. He's an unpredictable force. Some people are going to be scared. A lot of people are going to be scared. A lot of people are going to be like, whoa, that guy's weird. But at the end of the day, we're all going to the same place. We're all going off a cliff. You know, the secret of life is that we're all dying one day anyway. That's the secret of life. Do you want to die living a predictable life, or do you want to live a little bit unpredictability? You know what I mean? You want to live an unpredictable life. Think about this, chat. Think about this, YouTube. Think about this, Twitch. Think about this, everybody, man. Real talk. I'm talking to y'all right now. I'm Super Genki. Peace out.